Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you want to learn how to achieve this style, go ahead and keep watching. So I'm starting on a 4-day-old twist out, and I'm just going to shake it out, fluff it out, get some love on it, section it into my pieces. I typically do 3 in the back part of my head, and they're like medium size-ish, sometimes small, it depends. And today I'll be using my Curl Enhancing Smoothing by Shea Moisture, having an extremely difficult time because my camera is backwards, but there we go. So I start with a braid at my scalp, and I'm just going to braid down until about like maybe a quarter of the way, so before half, until I feel comfortable. And then I take the piece as though I'm going to flow into a braid, but I wrap it all the way across, and that is how I start my 3-strand twist. Here I'm slowing down a bit, and you can see that I'm just pulling the piece on the left all the way across, over and over, until it begins to form that twist. Beauty. Excuse me for staring into the camera all awkwardly. I enjoy looking at myself. I need to find some shoe. I think I am. Okay, and then I just wrap it around my finger and pull it, and I let it swirl through, and it creates these nice little twists at the end. So now I've sped up and I've went across and did some more, but I wanted to get you guys a better view of what I'm doing. So I just sprayed my water that has oil in it, and I'm applying my Curl Enhancing Smoothie. And again, I'm just going to separate that into 3 pieces, starting off with a braid at my scalp, working my way down to about a quarter of the way, and I begin twisting. Still moving kind of fast, so I will slow down and show you guys in a closer one in just a second. So now I've went ahead and completed about the back half of my head, and I'm getting closer to the front. So I just take it, again, my 3 sections, forming a braid at the beginning. I do the front especially tight because it gets really puffy up there, creating this perfect bomb little braid, and then I begin to flow into my twist. Again, you can see that I'm pulling the one on the left all the way across each time, forming a tight twist. And I don't know if you've noticed, but I do not comb my hair. I section it and then apply the products because I want to keep the curls that are already there. I just want to make them more defined, so that as you'll see later when I pull them apart, it's like I won't have to pull it apart as much because there's already the curls that are defined inside of it. Okay, so I went ahead and finished the rest of my head. This is the top portion where my heat damage is real. Again, I'm starting with a 3-strand braid, and I'm going to work my way into that, going about a quarter of the way down the hair shaft and then going into my twist. The difference with the top of my head is that I do Bantu knots in those 4 sections because that's where most of my hair is straight, and I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but my twist is falling apart, as you just saw, and it's really difficult. So I have to wrap it and spray water and wrap it. So I'm just going to create a Bantu knot with that twist so that it'll still have the 3 strands and like curl pattern of a 3-strand twist, but also a Bantu to make it more tighter. And then I'll stick a bobby pin in there for it to be more secure. I just stabbed the mess out of my. And again, I'll go ahead and show one more time, starting off with my braid, working my way down to about a quarter of the way, and very tight up here. And you can see my twist falling apart. It will not stay twisted because it's so straight. So I've already took down the back, and you can see I'm moving really fast, but all I do is just separate the 3, and then I pull apart each curl. And I am definitely a over fluffer, but that's because I like my hair to be big, so you will see me pull this apart probably too many times, but that is the look that I go for. If not, you can just separate it into the curls that are already there and leave them be. However, I'm going to separate as much as I possibly can. So I'm going to show you guys how I take out my bantu knots. I unroll it and pull the 3 strands apart, separating them as you can see. And then I go ahead and I separate each one of the 3 strands into their own individual curls, trying not to over pull them because these are way more fragile than the other curls on my head. So I have to be very, very careful with that. So really quickly, I'm going to go ahead and stick my edges down because they be struggling. I just use some water and then I go back and apply some argan oil eco styler gel. And then I use my toothbrush to slick it all right into the right formation. Sorry this is so fast. I figured since it was optional, it's not that important, but I still wanted to show you guys how I set my hair up. About an hour later, made sure that my edges were dry. If I could have let it sit longer, I totally would have, but I've also went back and I've added a twist on the side and across the front. I will have a different separate video for random hairstyles and twists that I like to do with the front of my head, but this is my go-to style, especially when my front twists don't come out as good as I expected to. So with that being said, that wraps up this hair tutorial. Thank you for watching. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on the social media platforms. Thank you.